The gates went down, they pulled everybody off. And that is a really sobering moment because it is the thing they said would never happen, and it happened.
So the Powder River Basin is special for a number of reasons. The first is that the deposits there are kind of freakish. There aren't many places in the world where there are coal deposits like this. They're very close to the surface and the seams are huge. And the thing about these mines, though, is that the bigger they get, the cheaper it gets to produce. So what you end up with is basically 10 of the largest mines, not only in the country, but in the world.
Hi girls, I'm Rory Wallet. I'm a displaced miner with Black Jewel here in Wyoming, Gillette, Wyoming at the Bel Air mine. It's kind of a family thing. My sister, my father, and my stepfather have all been in the mines. My grandfather was a phosphate miner before that. It's a wonderful way to make a living, a decent, livable living. I've got 4 kids, so it's a great way to keep them insured, keep food on the table, keep a good home over their head.
That was the thinking, that this wouldn't affect us. Coal is just a necessary commodity because we need electricity and there's just no other cheap way to do it, which was really denying what was going on in the market. Market forces have moved the coal market to a place most of us didn't anticipate in a really short period of time. And so, you know, if there was ever a war on coal right now, it was declared by natural gas.
You can kind of see the mine up there.
About 8 o'clock we started getting some messages and calls from friends that had worked the night shift and been brought in to be told we were filing bankruptcy. It wasn't a huge shock. The huge shock was when 3 o'clock rolled around and we started to hear that they were pulling people out of the pits and they were going to idle the mines down. That's when we really were caught off guard. It was a total surprise. You never expect the mine just to suddenly shut down. The layoffs in 2016 between the mines out here in the basin was 500 people. You know, we had 60, 90 days notice on all that. We knew those were coming. This one was just out of the blue. Oh, we're struggling. We're struggling, we're holding on. Our big one is the house payment.
I feel for these guys when this kind of stuff happens. You know, and luckily we live in a community where the community really kind of helps each other out.
Hey!
You drinking Prosecco?
In Gillette, you know, oil, gas, and coal, you know, they're kind of the big guys. You know, we're just here to supplement their wanting to eat, have some drinks, come watch a football game, whatever. So when all that stuff gets affected, it affects us in a really big way. You know, that's when jobs get cut. That's when hours get cut. That affects their bottom line. It affects how they pay their bills, you know, and how they live their lives.
And that is the big question, what's next? And pardon the pun, Gillette needs to dig deep to figure out what next is. The United States is saying, what do you have for us now? And we have to come up with a better answer than, if you don't like coal, don't turn your lights on. We can't be those people anymore.